Hey guys, going to do another review today. I showed this item on a previous video, just like in passing, and showing like what I picked up and got as presents and stuff like that. And a few people commented on the video itself, and I've had a few other people say to me as well that they'd like to see a bit of a closer look at this. So I'm going to review it for you all today, and that is Henkei Smokescreen from, I think it was about 2009 this was released. There we go, got a nice close up. And this is his car mode. And yeah, really nice car mode. Very similar deco to his G1 original release. You know, we've got the red, white and blue, got the 38s on the door. You know, he's a very nice sort of racing car livery. Basically, you always got the sort of the trinity of Smokescreen, along with Blue Streak and Prowl, and you always had whichever sort of line they've come in. Blue Streak has always been like a normal car, and then Smokescreen's always been like a racing version of it, and you've always got Prowl, who's the police version of it. But I always think this one is probably the best of the three. And actually, they've just announced, I think it's Takara just announced that the next three masterpieces later this year are going to be Smokescreen, Prowl and Blue Streak, unsurprisingly, because obviously they're the same mould, they're just with some slight tweaks and paint differences. So yeah, quite looking forward to seeing how those turn out. Might get one of those. I only own one masterpiece, and that was the Toys R Us release of the original, was it MP1, the Optimus Prime, I think it was. Never opened it. It's still sitting in the box it came in. Surprise, surprise. Excuse me. But yeah. So anyway, back to Henkei Smokescreen. So yeah, it's this really nice racing car, and we've even got some sort of on the rear wing here. We've got some, I think these are that like vacuum chrome stuff that they do sometimes. So we can get in on that. There we go. So that's nice and shiny. And yeah, it's a really nice car. I like the way as well. There's like, you got the headlights, but there's like a plastic, clear translucent plastic over the top of them. So it's like real headlights. Really good. Nice Autobot logo there on the front as well. That's a paint app. This is all paint apps. There's no stickers on this at all, from what I can tell. Excuse me. But yeah, so it's a really nice car mode. Alloys are picked out in silver paint. That looks a bit dark on screen there, but it's a lighter silver. It's just the lighting is pretty terrible today. See, I'm not sure what car this is. It looks to me a bit like a Nissan. Is it 350Z or 300Z? I can never remember which one's which. One of the newer ones anyway. But yeah, he looks really good. He does have weapon storage as well underneath. There we go, his gun just clips in there. I'll just take that out. It does have a tendency to pop out, unfortunately, if you knock it at all, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, better than nothing. Also quite glad, as opposed to the Generation 1 version, they don't have their, you know, they always had their hands like that to form the wheels, didn't they? And I could never get those to bloody line up properly, so my G1 toys were always a bit squiffy when you try to make them roll along the floor. Thankfully this one doesn't go for that approach. The arms are just in a straight line there, as you can see. But yeah, really nice toy. Really nice toy in this mode. Really nice car mode. So yeah, let's take him to robot mode.
Just a good old voice, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way, the just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, they wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
And here we have the robot mode, and it's really, really nice actually. Really sort of does the G1 kind of image justice. Very sort of reminiscent of that look. You know, he's got the car bonnet making up the chest, and you've got the doors at the back here. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm really impressed as well actually. The fact that the missile launchers are built in rather than being separate pieces like they were in the original. Because you know, things like that had a tendency to go missing or what have you. Really nice head sculpt on this, so we can come in on him here. Come on, there we go. Got some really, really nice light piping on him there. That looks absolutely superb. Nice paint with the gold crest, much like the original again. And yeah, this is really does the character justice, I think. But yeah, this Henkei version is superb. Now, however, it obviously was out in the classics range as well. This is obviously being the Japanese version of the classics range. And the deco on that, wow, leaves a lot to be desired, shall we say. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll put a picture up in a second, right now actually. Yeah, you can see this one is infinitely better. This one looks like, to me, this is Generation 1 Smokescreen. The classics version looks like it's Fisher-Price My First Transformer. Frankly, whoever did that deco needs to go back to the drawing board and learn how to paint things. But yeah, this figure is absolutely superb. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get hold of, as I mentioned when I showed this off briefly before. I've been trying to find it for a very, very long time. It was one of the first, when I sort of got back into collecting, it was one of the first things I sort of came across outside of the G1 line that I thought, you know, I really want to get this figure. And you just I know it's only like 3 years old, 4 years old, but it's just like, you know, like gold dust. You just can't find them very often. I've, you know, spent a lot of time on eBay looking for it and just getting nowhere. But yeah, so really nice figure. Really got some quite good articulation. We've got movement in the shoulders, swivel and a pivot. He bends and swivels at the elbow there. The fists will turn as well. Legs, we got ball joints on the hips. I think, yeah, ball joints on the hips. Bend at the knee and at the thigh, oddly. So you've got like almost like a double jointed knee. And then you've got a bit of foot movement under here as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see that very well, but his feet will move. So yeah, oh, I haven't added his weapon yet. This is his gun. Let's see if we can get him on that. I'll come in. Probably not, it's probably a bit too small for the camera to zoom in on, but this is how it's, there we go. It stores like this, but it actually unfolds, and not in a shitty mech tech type way, to give you this. It's nice and chromed, and he'll just hold that quite comfortably in his hand there. There we go. There's a lot of chrome on this actually. I'd say you've got the gun, you've got all the missile launchers are chromed as well. We saw the spoiler as well in his car mode. So yeah, he's got a nice bit of chrome on him. Really, really poseable figure. Really does this sort of cartoon G1 look justice, I think. Also, actually, what I got with it, although I didn't get it brand new, it was a used one and not in the box or anything. The guy did send me, I mean, there's the cardboard insert, the original artwork, that came in the box. Instructions, and then also you get a couple other things as well. You get this nice sort of piece of art card with, I presume, tech specs down there on the back, but unfortunately the writing's all in Japanese, so I can't tell you what each category actually is, but they all add up to 53 apparently. And then you also, yes, there's more. Get this little booklet, and this looks like some sort of comic book strip. Unfortunately, again, all in Japanese, but it's something to do with Smokescreen and Red Alert by the look of it. But I have no idea, because I don't read Japanese. So the artwork's quite nice. So yeah, I definitely recommend this if you can track him down. He's gonna set you back a fair bit. He's not cheap, but then none of the Henkei stuff really is. But I would definitely recommend this over the classics version, because frankly that thing is just, it's the same figure, but what a difference a paint scheme can make. I mean, that classics version is just hideous. Just no, don't bother, stay away from that one. But if you can find one of these for a good price, definitely pick it up. Really good figure. Glad I managed to track him down in the end. Definitely worth the wait. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Not sure what I'll do next. I have been toying with the idea of showing off some of these. This is Dirge, because I picked up loads of the Creon micro changes the other day after I went and got, I showed you the black, well I didn't show I built, but this is Black Arachnia in a spider mode. I showed you the packet. So I built all of those. I've got about 7 or 8 I think of them now. So I might just do a quick little video with those in next. Yeah, so that's it for me. Till next time, have a good one. Catch you later.